Have you ever wondered why certain individuals seem to harbor an instant dislike for you, even when there appears to be no logical reason for it? It's as if, regardless of your actions, there's always someone looking at you with contempt or hostility. The inquiry into why some individuals simply despise us poses a conundrum that isn't always linked to our behaviors or speech. Occasionally, the motivations behind this animosity are deeply rooted in psychological intricacies, often masked as jealousy or misconceptions. Grasping this phenomenon isn't merely an exercise in curiosity. It's crucial for maneuvering through the intricate social dynamics we encounter daily. In this unique video, we will delve into the 9 reasons why individuals can cultivate intense negative sentiments towards us. Before we embark on this journey, I would like to express my gratitude for the amazing support you have provided. It brings me joy to create these videos, and even more to receive your heartfelt comments. I read each one of them. If this is your initial visit to the channel, please click the like button and activate the notification bell so that Marcus Aurelius Path can recommend this video to more individuals like you. Now, let's commence this transformative expedition together. Are you prepared? 1. Envy and jealousy. One of the most prevalent and significant reasons a person may develop aversion towards you is envy or jealousy. These toxic emotions function like true poisons in interpersonal connections, capable of converting admiration into disdain and respect into bitterness. Jealousy and envy often emerge when someone perceives something in you that they wish to possess but believe is unattainable. This sentiment can be ignited by various factors, from your accomplishments in your career and personal life to characteristics of your personality or lifestyle. In numerous instances, envy and jealousy mirror an individual's internal dissatisfaction with their own existence. Instead of drawing inspiration from your successes or feeling joy for your accomplishments, they view your attributes and achievements as a reflection of their inadequacies or lack of fortune. This emotion can grow into profound resentment, driving them to desire your failure or misfortune as a means to alleviate their own suffering or discontent. The most damaging element of envy and jealousy is that they can compel envious or jealous individuals to resort to gossip, slander, or even sabotage in an effort to undermine your successes and accomplishments. They may attempt to invalidate your efforts or circulate falsehoods about your character, all in the hope of dislodging you from the pedestal where they believe you stand. It's essential to acknowledge that envy and jealousy are issues belonging to the individual experiencing them, not to you. While it's easy to internalize the animosity and begin questioning or blaming yourself, it's vital to remember that you are not accountable for another person's feelings of inadequacy or dissatisfaction. Your successes and qualities should not be diminished because someone struggles to confront their internal challenges. As Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "Don't concern yourself with matters that lie outside your influence. The feelings of envy and jealousy from others are undeniably beyond your control, and Stoicism underscores the significance of concentrating on what you can manage, your own actions, thoughts, and responses." Recognizing that envy and jealousy frequently underlie the animosity some individuals harbor towards you can assist you in navigating these complicated interactions. Understanding how to handle these negative emotions in a mature and calm manner without allowing them to affect you is a crucial skill for preserving your inner tranquility and pursuing your journey of personal and professional development. 2. Misunderstandings and ineffective communication. These factors, although they might initially appear minor or trivial, possess the capacity to fuel deep-seated and enduring resentments. At the heart of these misunderstandings, there are often misinterpretations or a lack of clarity in how we articulate ourselves or perceive the words of others. Misunderstandings occur when there is a mismatch between the intent of a message and how it is interpreted. A misplaced word, a misjudged tone of voice, or even a facial expression can suffice to create a false impression. Such minor communication errors can lead to erroneous beliefs about someone's intentions or attitudes, resulting in the perception that you are disrespectful, indifferent, or even hostile. Conversely, ineffective communication greatly contributes to the creation of emotional barriers and misunderstandings. This situation can arise when we do not clearly convey our thoughts and feelings, leaving room for incorrect interpretations. In other instances, the failure to engage in active listening and genuinely comprehend the other person's viewpoint can result in incorrect assumptions and judgments. These situations become fertile ground for the emergence of negative sentiments. When people feel misunderstood or believe they have been misinterpreted, they may start to cultivate aversion based on these failed communication experiences. What began as a minor misunderstanding can escalate and morph into hostility that often bears no relation to the actual circumstances or the relationship itself. Acknowledging the significance of misunderstandings and ineffective communication as factors contributing to the emergence of negative sentiments is essential for preventing unwarranted hatred. It is vital to strive for clear, open, and honest communication in all interactions. Furthermore, it's important to extend the benefit of the doubt to others and seek clarification when ambiguity arises. By doing so, we can avoid unnecessary resentments and maintain interpersonal relationships on a healthier and more positive foundation. Third, differences in fundamental values and beliefs. We inhabit a diverse world where each individual is influenced by a distinct set of values and beliefs that steer their perceptions, decisions, and actions. When these values clash with those of another individual, it can be the catalyst for disagreements and ultimately hatred. Variations in values can span from political and religious beliefs to attitudes regarding work ethics and lifestyles. When someone regards their values as absolutely correct or superior, they may perceive anyone with an alternative set of beliefs as an adversary or threat. This us versus them mentality is a frequent origin of interpersonal conflict and can swiftly escalate disagreement into disdain. Moreover, when an individual's beliefs are deeply entrenched, any challenge to these beliefs is frequently interpreted as a personal affront. This can provoke a strong defensive reaction, resulting in animosity directed towards the person who embodies that perceived threat. In such scenarios, the conflict transcends mere divergent opinions. It becomes a struggle between identities and worldviews. These discrepancies can also lead to stereotypes and hasty judgments. When individuals fail to make an effort to understand the perspectives of others and resort to generalizations, they erect barriers that obstruct empathy and mutual understanding. These judgments can evolve into hatred, particularly when fueled by unacknowledged fears or biases. In Stoic philosophy, it is emphasized that our personal beliefs and values stem from our unique experiences and perceptions. Epicurus, one of the notable Stoic philosophers, would remind us that each of us is a product of our own education and environment. In this regard, it's natural for individuals to possess different sets of values and beliefs. Encouraging open dialogue, tolerance, and respect for differences not only assists in preventing hatred, but also enriches our own experiences and understanding of the world. Accepting that not everyone will share our viewpoints and that this is acceptable is a crucial step towards fostering harmonious coexistence in a multicultural society. 4. The influence of rumors and gossip. Another major factor that often contributes to the development of feelings of hatred is the power of rumors and gossip circulated by third parties. These whispers, often untrue or exaggerated and driven by malice or simply the desire to create drama, can be extremely damaging. They possess the ability to unjustly and often irreparably shape others' perceptions of you. Rumors and gossip spread like a contagion in social relationships, proliferating rapidly and influencing people's opinions before you even have the opportunity to share your true story. Once a rumor begins to circulate, it can take on a life of its own, distorting reality and constructing a false representation of who you are. This is particularly harmful when the rumors pertain to negative or sensitive aspects of your life or character. The dilemma with rumors is that even when they have no basis, they can be remarkably persuasive. People tend to believe what they hear, especially if the rumor aligns with their own suspicions or biases. Additionally, the forbidden or sensational nature of a rumor enhances its allure, making it more likely to be disseminated. The spread of false or misleading information fosters a toxic environment where you are judged and condemned without any evidence or fairness. The repercussions can range from social isolation and the loss of friendships to more severe effects on your personal and professional life. The animosity generated by rumors can be one of the most challenging to counter, as you are battling against a fabricated image rather than the truth. It's vital to recognize the significant influence that rumors can wield in shaping animosity toward you. Although it may be difficult, striving to dismantle these rumors with the truth and uphold your integrity despite the falsehoods being propagated is essential. Remember that your authenticity and honesty are your most effective defenses against the toxicity of rumors. Trusting in your truth and maintaining transparency in your interactions can aid in disproving the lies and restoring your reputation in the eyes of others. Ultimately, truth and integrity will triumph over falsehoods and malice. 5th, personal insecurities and projection. This is a nuanced and often neglected reality, yet it plays a vital role in the dynamics of interpersonal hatred. When personal insecurities are not confronted and overcome, they can morph into envy, resentment, and eventually hatred towards those who appear not to share the same vulnerabilities or flaws. Fears and insecurities can arise from various sources, such as past experiences, perceived failures, or social comparisons. As Seneca stated, when an individual feels insecure, they may unconsciously project those feelings onto others, particularly onto those who seem to embody the opposite of their own insecurities. For instance, if someone feels insecure about their professional life, they might develop resentment towards a colleague who is thriving and progressing in their career. This projection of insecurities serves as a psychological defense mechanism, an effort to cope with internal feelings of inadequacy. Rather than addressing and working through their own insecurities, it becomes easier for some individuals to channel their frustration and negativity towards others. This process can give rise to feelings of hatred as the individual sees in you a constant reminder of their own challenges and shortcomings. Another facet of this dynamic is the sense of threat that your achievements or qualities may pose to someone with profound insecurities. Instead of interpreting your successes as motivation, these individuals may view them as a reflection of what they lack. This can evoke a negative emotional reaction as they feel that their own status or self-image is being challenged or diminished. It's crucial to understand that a person's personal insecurities and the consequent feelings of hatred are not a result of your actions or who you are. Rather, they are manifestations of that individual's internal struggles. Recognizing this can help you refrain from taking these negative sentiments personally and maintain a balanced perspective in your interactions. Moreover, acknowledging this dynamic can be the first significant step towards addressing these feelings with compassion and empathy, helping to alleviate misunderstandings and cultivate a more positive atmosphere. 6. Lack of empathy and understanding. In an ideal scenario, empathy and understanding would be the guiding principles of our daily interactions. However, one of the most apparent reasons someone might harbor feelings of hatred is precisely the absence of these fundamental qualities. The inability to empathize or comprehend the experiences and viewpoints of others can create a chasm between individuals, leading to misunderstandings and ultimately to hatred. A deficiency in empathy manifests as the inability to place oneself in another's situation, to feel what the other person is experiencing, or to grasp their motivations and responses. When someone lacks empathy, their interpretations and reactions to the actions of others can be severely distorted, leading them to perceive an offense where none exists and to misinterpret intentions. Consequently, they develop profound resentment rooted in misunderstanding. This absence of understanding is often intensified by prejudice, rash judgments, and the failure to consider context and complexity. Individuals who lack empathy tend to view the world in simplistic, binary terms, which can lead to misguided and unfair assessments of others. Their judgments are frequently based on assumptions or a superficial understanding of the situation, without making an effort to truly comprehend the other person's perspective. The lack of empathy and understanding can also be an expression of egocentrism. Egocentric individuals are so focused on themselves that they struggle to acknowledge or value the experiences and feelings of others. This egocentrism can manifest as insensitivity, causing them to treat the challenges or successes of others with disdain or indifference. This mindset can easily be perceived as hostility or even hatred. Recognizing a lack of empathy or understanding as a reason for hatred is vital for addressing these situations. It's important to keep in mind that, in many instances, the hatred someone feels towards you is more a reflection of their own emotional limitations than anything you have done. Understanding this can enable you to approach these conflicts with a more balanced perspective, seeking opportunities to build bridges of understanding when possible, or shielding yourself from negative emotional impacts. 7. Competition or rivalry. This kind of relationship, often steeped in competition and constant comparison, can serve as a powerful source of negative emotions. When competition or rivalry becomes intensified, it can evolve into hatred that surpasses the boundaries of a simple disagreement, becoming an obsession without directly harming the individual. Competition and rivalry are prevalent in various aspects of life, whether in professional environments, social circles, or even within families. Typically, healthy competition can act as motivation for personal development and improvement. However, when that competition becomes obsessive, or when the rivalry is rooted in insecurities, jealousy, or past grievances, it can deteriorate into a fervent desire to see the other person fail. This shift from competition to hatred frequently occurs when someone feels consistently overshadowed or belittled by another. Instead of concentrating on surpassing their own limits or reaching their goals, the focus shifts to defeating or undermining the other. This sentiment can heighten, when one perceives the achievements or recognition of the other as unearned or as coming at their own expense. Furthermore, as Marcus Aurelius pointed out, heightened rivalry can lead to destructive behaviors such as defamation, sabotage, or personal attacks. The need to win at any cost can undermine one's sense of ethics and justice, resulting in actions aimed directly at harming the other individual. These actions not only inflict pain on the targeted person, but also tarnish the character and integrity of the person committing them. Identifying competition and rivalry as potential reasons for hatred is essential for understanding the nature of these relationships. By recognizing these feelings in oneself or others, one can seek ways to transform competition into collaboration, or at the very least, learn to compete in a respectful and healthy manner. Remembering that another person's success does not detract from your own, and that there is ample space for everyone to thrive, can serve as a powerful antidote to hatred arising from competition and rivalry. Superpower. By applying these teachings to your daily life, you can cultivate an inner resilience that will enable you to navigate life's ups and downs with unwavering tranquility. I encourage you to consider how you might incorporate these principles into your own life. Are there areas where you could benefit from adopting a lower profile and protecting your inner peace? If you found this video valuable, please subscribe to the channel, Marcus Aurelius Path, and give it a like. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey toward personal growth and resilience.